Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today I'm going to talk about a mode, which is common mode of ventilation. Usually we know it by outflow mode of ventilations. And this is named after Drager. We have another name for Hamilton, which is adaptive pressure ventilation. This is for Hamilton. Or pressure regulated volume control for McKay. Or the VV plus or volume control plus. This is by Tyke or the Bennett. Something like that. That different names. Let's go with outflow. It is very simple. What's meant? Before we go to outflow, this mode of ventilations, we have to know this is a modification of pressure controlled ventilations. In pressure controlled, we have certain items which should be present. Number one, this is we have this is a triggering, maybe mandatory, it will be time, or it will be spontaneous, like assist controlled in this case. It will be by triggering. And after that, we go by ramp or acceleration time. This is an acceleration time or the rising time to preset pressure. So this is we set this pressure, we see this ramp. But it's not important ramp, but the important in this item is this is a preset pressure. So we have a ceiling of pressure. And also we have an fixed inspirator time. So we set the pressure and the inspirator time. We do not put the flow or something like that, or the tidal volume, because the tidal volume itself is the net result of this rising time, how fast, and this height of pressure above the beam. This is the driving pressure of the machine. For how long? For this time, against the resistance and compliance of the patient, and if the patient is taking his inspirations, also the drive of the patient will be added to give us this inspiratory tidal volume. So the tidal volume here is changeable according to this data or this parameter. This is the time, this is the pressure, the resistance, the compliance, the drive of the patient. But here what did they add for the autoflow? They said we want to guarantee this is a tidal volume, to guarantee the delivery of certain tidal volume. So we have to add a tidal volume as a target. In this case, the inspector time will be fixed. The rising time will be fixed or you change as you like, but the pressure here will be changeable. It will not preset. We will not put a ceiling of pressure. For this pressure will go up and down in order to secure the delivery of this tidal volume. That's why they said auto flow. The flow change in order to deliver this tidal volume. So this change of flow will for sure make a change in the pressure to go up and down. If the pressure came down, if the volume came down, the pressure will go up. If the volume goes up, the pressure will come down in order to secure the delivery of this tidal volume. Look at it. That's it. See, look at this. Here, this is a flow. If we point this is the target tidal volume is 500. And this target tidal volume has been delivered by this driving pressure, which is this ceiling pressure above the beam. So this is a flow, and this is the tidal volume has been delivered. Look what will happen if we have the tidal volume. In this case, the tidal volume delivered, according to some changes in the patient, so the increase in the resistance or the compliance or decrease in the compliance, or the patient didn't, the drive of the patient was small. So the tidal volume which has been delivered in this case is 400. In this case, what will happen? No change in the time, no change in the acceleration. So what will happen? There will be change in the pressure. So this pressure will go up. This is the target. This is the pressure. Look at this. So the pressure went up in order to secure the delivery of the preset tidal volume, which is 500. So when the tidal volume delivered was small, the pressure, the ceiling pressure, this is went up in order to secure the delivery of this tidal volume. Look what will happen on the other hand, on the contrary. So in this case, the delivered tidal volume was 600, and this 600, what will happen? The the ventilator itself will come down with the pressure. That's it, in order to secure the delivery of the tidal volume in the second wave or the second burst to be about 500. So this is the function of the ventilator. The function is this pressure is changeable. It goes up and down in order to secure the delivery of the preset tidal volume without a change in the inspector time and the preset rising time. So that's why when you look at the panel here, this is the volume control plus or auto flow. You'll see this is the preset rising time, how fast you go you go to what to pressure preset pressure, which is meant to secure the delivery of this tidal volume, and this is in an inspector time. So we set the inspector time. This is the target tidal volume. This is the rising, and for sure this is frequency if it is controlled or assist controlled, and at the same time you've put the sensitivity FiO2 and the beep. So that's it. So this is a very important. The same thing. So what we put for this auto flow, we don't know about the time, we do not put the pressure, but to put the target tidal volume, accelerations of the rising time, and in addition to this the triggering, the beep, and FiO2. So look at this is trigger. When you look at this is we have changed from this is pressure control volume target. This is volume control. This is delivery. But when we change it into auto flow, look at the change in the flow and the wave itself. And became this is a pressure. Became this is the target. This is pressure which goes up and down in order to secure the delivery of the started volume. So now look, this is inspirator time, and this is the rising time, and this is there's no pressure, but here this is the target tidal volume. So the pressure will go up and or down in order to secure the delivery of this tidal volume, tidal volume within this time by this rising time or by this speed, and in addition to the speed which is present. So this is the final picture. So this is the autoflow is you set the rising to what pressure or the not the pressure. This is interchangeable. This changeable pressure we do not put a pressure, but put in a special time. And this is the target tidal volume. Accordingly, you will find that this target tidal volume will be hesitating going up and down in order to be adjusted around this figure. This is that's it. Thank you.